Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm finally uploading the charmed build that I said I was going to build back in October, and I actually did build it months ago. I just had a lot of trouble getting it saved to my computer because my laptop's super old and I have a Mac and all the storage is just all full. So it wasn't allowing me to save the games or upload the clips I was recording. It was just a huge mess and a huge problem. So I finally got it to work with me, and I was able to edit it and all that. And then I had trouble doing the voiceover. So I finally figured that out. So finally, months later, here's the video. So you can see that in the video, I build my houses really weird. I usually start, if I'm building a home that is something I've seen in like a TV show or a movie or a picture, I usually start from the front and do it room for room, or you see how I did it all weird like. And I'll put furniture in the room because I'm really bad at gauging how big the room is, and I'll end up making the room way too big or way too small. So sometimes I just like will throw in a chair or a table just so I can see how big a room is. So if you see me just plopping down random furniture, that's what I'm doing. And then I didn't even put any light into the kitchen while I was building this room. I was really happy with the whole house. Usually when you're trying to build a house from a TV show or movie, it never adds up. There's always a bit of the house that sticks out that wasn't there when you saw it in the show, because usually the front of the house in a show is just some random house they chose, and then the interior is a set, so it's not real. But with this build, it lined up pretty well, except for the kitchen. The kitchen stuck out. In the show, it would be more to the left, but then it's like the dining room and that sunroom area that they have didn't really fit. So, yeah, it was super weird. So, for my last video, I made the actual charmed ones. And I did all four sisters just because, we have some Prue fans and we have some Paige fans. Personally, I'm a Paige fan. So if I were to play with this house and the girls, I would probably just, plans Prue's death and leave it at that. But if you, I also think I made the house a 3-bedroom, so Prue doesn't, or Paige doesn't have a bedroom. I mean, you could probably add a room if you really wanted to, but, yeah, it's just the 3 bedrooms here. Oh my god, I took so much time trying to figure out what wallpaper I wanted to use because none of them just fit that charmed vibe except for well, for me, the ones I wanted to use. So I played around a lot with the wallpapers there. And then this room as well, you're going to see me use so many windows, so many different doors, because I was trying to get that, old house with that beautiful detailed door look going. So yeah, I tried a lot of different windows trying to get it to be the sunroom that it is in the movie. I mean, in the shows. But yeah, the video goes by really fast. Oh, and it's pretty choppy because I just took out a lot of bits, so sometimes the video will just jump to a random part of the build. But I really tried to get it to look like the show. Like, what I would do is I just pull up the show and I'll watch it over and over because sometimes your memory just doesn't do it justice. So I pulled up the show and I would watch specific scenes where they're like in the house, in different rooms. It was really hard to get them upstairs scenes because they're not upstairs, I guess, that much. I feel like if you think back on the show, they're always upstairs, you know, always running upstairs. But it was really hard for me to find scenes where they were running upstairs. Oh, and here I was trying to put that little seating area they have by the door. I tried a couple different things here. I mean, that's one thing. You're gonna see me try everything. I'm no professional builder. It's fun to build, but it's not easy. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to really enjoy The Sims. Like, I've been playing Sims since the very first Sims, but I didn't start building until maybe Sims 2, and I didn't even really build then. I would just build really big boxes and put, you know, necessary furniture in it, but I didn't put a lot of any effort into it whatsoever. So The Sims 4 is where I've actually built real livable houses. Before then, I did a little building in Sims 2, but it was like, you know, your typical 9-year-old's build. And then in Sims 3, I always just moved them into an already made house. I never, ever built in the Sims 3. So Sims 4 is the first time I've ever ventured into the building scene. Sometimes you'll see me like place items outside in the yard, and those are just items that I'm like, oh my gosh, this will be perfect in their house. I just don't know where yet. So, oh, and this end table here that I put by the door, I like stick it halfway into the wall just because I felt like it was sticking out way too much, in front of the entryway, in front of the door, I should say. Oh my god, and placing items on top of shelves is such a pain. I don't know if you've seen other builders like use red shelves or just like move the item and then place it. It's a lot of work. And it drives me insane. Here I was trying to do like a 3-way window, but excuse me. It just wasn't working. So I don't even remember what I ended up doing because I built this so long ago. This area here, I was really trying to make it look like the show. Like this is a big area. Like they're always in this entryway here. And the chandelier, that one is really low to the ground, but I wanted it to look like the chandelier. I think I changed the chandelier, but I wanted the chandelier to look like when they're being charmed again. And yeah, it's just like a really fancy chandelier. So that's the one I had originally, but I think I do ended up taking it down. And then I tried to put photos on the wall because they had photos there in the show. I actually really like how this little area came out, even though it's an area I feel like you don't really see a lot in the show. You kind of forget there's like a second living room walkway. But this whole flooring